entertainment, y'all. Make sure you stay connected.
All I want is you. I want you. Fuss and fight sometimes. Things get hard, keep trying. Let's keep going, no, baby. It's gonna be alright. All I want is you. All I want is you.
Okay. What's going on, everybody? You already know we back with more Street Talk of the Week. So, our next guests are here. Okay, we had an amazing show so far, right? Everybody agrees? Yes. Dopest. Yes. Dopest. So make sure if you have forgotten or you haven't went yet, because I know y'all a little hard-headed, make sure you're following us on every social media platform there is. Just 3 now, but you can always find us anywhere else. Talk of the Streetz with a Z. Talk of the Streetz Entertainment, okay? And you can also look us up online at talkofthestreets.com/digital-TV. Hello! Because here is where you can find the most dopest go-getters in the D.M.V area, okay? The best entertainers, the best business owners, the dopest community leaders, events and happenings. Oh my God, we are here, the Streetz Insiders. We have all of that information for you, and we're here to show it off. So, next we have the home team, New School District, y'all. Listen, Brandon J. Smith in the building, Zaythos in the building, y'all. It's amazing. If you have been following us on social media, we posted last week on our favorite song. So our favorite song is All I Need. That's the title, right? Yeah. All I Need? That's my favorite song. Huh? What you say, Brent? Oh, all I want.
All I want.
He said
everything.
All I want. Definitely all I want. Whatever it is my favorite. Okay? All of it. Okay, it makes me jig. So, I love it. And we're here tonight to talk to these 2 amazing men about this project that they have going on. Also, Brandon J. Smith here, he is the owner of New School District and also the music manager. He also has a business called Candy for Kids. So we're going to tap into that and a little bit of his leadership qualities as well, y'all. So we have an amazing segment here, okay, with New School District. So make sure you guys stay connected and follow these people, definitely. Before I start picking and my co-hosts get into you, I want Brandon J. Smith, tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is you do.
My name is Brandon J. Smith, poster child for change. I'm the founder of New School District as well as Candy for Kids. I'm an empowerment coach. I'm all about helping people be better in whatever way, shape, or form they can be, whether it's through music or whether it's through life in general. You know, I started New School District because I wanted to create something that could inspire the young people, and so what better way to inspire people through music, you know, and to bring education and stuff like that to life. I started Candy for Kids because I was in prison, and I didn't want my kids to grow up like me and sell drugs. Right. And so I said, hey, why not get them to sell candy? That's what we did when we was young. And so I said that I would create a business for them, and I would build the business up, you know, and when they were old enough to take over the business, you know, I would bring them up in the business so that they would know. I feel like a lot of times we talk about, I guess, directions and stuff like that, but it's all about progressive direction. Yeah. Because anybody can give you directions, but it don't mean they give you the right direction. And so I felt like if I walk with my kids through these things, you know, they say train a child up in the way they should go, and when they're young, they won't depart. So if I could show them the good side of life now, instead of just talking at them, I could talk to them, walk with them, and when they were older, they could take what they know, and instead of using it for something bad, they could use it for something positive.
Come on, with the street dreams. Yes. So I'm honored because this segment turned into something that I didn't know it was going to turn into. Since I'm going to be honest and transparent like I have been with y'all for the past 3 years, y'all. Okay, God has came up in this thing talking streets tonight and changed it all around tonight, okay, because we had 2 amazing men, okay. Brandon is the second one of the night, who has been previously incarcerated and done changed that narrative all up. Absolutely. So it is possible. Where you started, where you were, your past does not dictate your future. You see this is not just something cliche that you're hearing again. You actually are seeing this tonight on Talk the Streetz Entertainment. So, Brandon, I want to thank you for being who you are.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about what inspired that change, though. You say you wanted to, you wanted to give your children something else, like leave behind a different type of legacy and generational wealth. But what inspired you while you were doing that time to come out and, to say, I want to do this. I'm going to change the narrative in this particular way. What was that breaking ground for you?
To be honest with you, I'm a lot like my brother that came up before me. It was just seeing, different people, seeing young people come in and come out. And I'm like, man, like where they fathers at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, it was like, I feel responsible for everybody's kids.
Yeah.
In prison, we build some of the strongest bonds with people. Blood don't make you family.
Yeah.
I got some people that I was incarcerated with that's more close to me than my own family. And that's not to bash my family. I love everybody. But at the same time, like we being transparent, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Watching people come in and out, it was like, man, I had a responsibility as a man. If you know anything about history, it said it take a village to raise a child. Yeah. I know my mom and my grandma used to tell me, when they used to get in trouble, the neighbor would get you, and this person would get you. And nowadays, you can't even say nothing to somebody, child. They ready to fight you, they ready to hurt you.
Out.
And so at the end of the day, especially as a man, I feel like I'm the head. Yeah, I'm the head. God gave me dominion, and so I feel like if I'm in position like I'm supposed to be with God, then everything under me gonna fall into place.
That's right.
And so for me, it was like, let me position myself to be in position so that I can be a blessing to these people that's coming after me, because nobody wants to be incarcerated.
Right.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm walking back out into the community, and it's like, what am I gonna do different so that not just my kids, but your kids or the people? What about the people that ain't never coming home?
Word.
I've thought about people like that. I got a lot of friends and a lot of homeboys that ain't never coming home.
Yeah.
And a lot of them was younger than me. They doing 25, 30 years. They like older, but they got kids. They got 2 and 3 and 4 kids. And it's like, man, who gonna show them? So I felt like it was just a duty of mine. So that's what inspired me to do everything that I did. I said I have to come out there, and like my brother said, it's all about being the change that you want to see. Because anybody can talk about change. We see people every day talking about, hey, I'm gonna do this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. But it's all about giving somebody something to see, something tangible, something that people can see, because children do what they see, not what they told. I can talk and tell you to do this, this, and this, but until you actually see me, until I actually be that example that I'm supposed to be, I'm just talking.
Right.
I want to tap into something real quick. Like, I remember I've interviewed you as well on the pull-up, you know what I mean? Yeah. But at the time we were just by ourselves, and we talked a little bit about the team that you have. So I see you here with the team members. Tell us why a team is important, and how do you guys feed off of each other to keep growing?
Well, this is my brother Jose. Jose, my brother, is actually my son's uncle. Okay. I came home, when I left, Jose was 4.
Wow.
When I came back, Jose was like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah, different. Young man.
And
what's up, homie?
I felt like at the end of the day, they always say together everybody achieves more. I believe one of the most important things in life is family and God. Like when it's all said and done, I want to look back and be like, what is it that I did? I feel like bringing the team together was my first step in the right direction as far as doing what I said I was going to do, living up to what I said I was going to do when I left. And it starts at home. And it's not just, when you say home, home can be wherever you planting your feet at, wherever you surrender, that's your home.
Right.
I don't care if it's on the corner. Right. It could be the people that my brother out there with, cooking with, or whatever you're doing every day, if that's his home. And so I had to start at home. Before I had children, before I was anything that I became, this was my home. This was my family. This was my people. I watched this man grow up from before he was born. I remember, you know what I'm saying? Me and sister was kids. I watched their family grow. And so it had to start there, because it's through him. My son might not hear me because I ain't been around. Right. But he been around him. Yep. And so it coming from me, I'm his father. But just because I brought him into the world, that don't make me his dad. You see what I'm saying? And so it's stuff that he can tell my son, that my son might be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to home. Yeah. I ain't trying to hear my dad had to say. Whether it's because it's whack, or whether it's because my dad ain't been here, or whatever the case may be. And so I thought about it like that. And so I felt like music was the common factor, because music is a universal language. It don't matter how old you are, how young you is. Everybody like music. You got babies that's little that you turn on music and they bop and dance. Because it's that energy that you give off. And so at the end of the day, that's why bringing the team together was so important for me. And why not start with your family? Because they say family first.
And what's your name? Tell people.
It's your boy Zaythos.
Yeah. Sound like a Greek god. Okay?
So yeah,
who are you and what you do?
I'm a 17-year-old singing, rapping, acting
Come
athlete.
On. Listen. Come on, arts.
I'm young bull. I can't. Ain't much I really got to say about myself.
Yeah.
I try to dib and dab and never.
Okay,
that's all right.
Put a dribble in the dab.
Okay. How do you feel about Brandon and when he spoke about teamwork and family and things like that? What does that mean to you?
All right. So I'm gonna be honest, right?
You talking the streets.
I'm gonna try to take it back.
Yeah.
I've witnessed like people, because Brandon didn't say it, but he was locked up for like 11 years. Right. That's a long time. That's a real long time. And usually when people locked up for that long, like they come out and that's all they know. Yeah. Because that's how long they've been locked up. This man came home and completely showed me the complete opposite. Like, I'm talking about came home.
Changed the narrative.
And the ambition was ridiculous. Like, immediately got back on his dad stuff. Immediately got back on his grind. Like, I'm talking, it was amazing. Immediately got me involved. Like, and I just wasn't expecting that, to be honest. And it's funny because I never even told him that. Yeah. Like, I just,
Look at this transparency.
Come on!
It surprised me. Like, him just coming home and just immediately getting on top of everything. And trying to help everybody that's around him, even though he was held down by everybody.
What did that mean to you for him to come home and stand on his word when he could have not? Like, how did it inspire you?
That was dope. At the end of the day, when he came home and he showed me that, I had no choice but to have his back.
Yeah,
and ever since then, it's just been.
That's how it should go, y'all.
That's
right. Y'all looking for people who being loyal for the wrong reasons.
Right.
This is what it looks like. Shout out to y'all loyalty.
Yeah. What do you think kids your age and younger be the voice for them right now? What do you believe kids your age or younger want adults to know in order to position y'all for change, in order to get you guys to see what we trying to say? What do you think? What's some advice you can give us?
That's a good question.
Use the flow, baby. Tell us the biz.
So I think I'll start out by saying, lead by example. Okay. I feel like a lot of the times adults will try to talk to kids, but at the end of the day, you're not together, so it's hard to listen to somebody. They can't, like, that's not doing, that's not practicing what you preach at the end of the day. And I feel like that's where it come from a lot of time. That's where the rebellion come from. That's where the selling drugs come from. That's where all that come from. Because at the end of the day, you're not ready to listen to your dad that sold drugs, and then he telling you not to do it.
Speak on it.
But I see that a lot. Like, I see that a lot, and I feel like it all starts with practicing what you preach and leading by example.
Come on, you gotta be about what you be talking about in these streets for these babies, okay?
Shout out to y'all for changing the narrative, like y'all said, for real.
Definitely, I think it's dope. So now, okay, so you guys do music together, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into the music though, because I have a song that I really like, it's my favorite.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yes, tell us a little bit about this Candy.
Yes.
Okay, so Candy for Kids.
Candy for Kids.
Brandon, how did that come about, and how can we purchase it? All that great stuff.
We want it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me first apologize because I was supposed to bring the candy. I was supposed to bring the candy, and I forgot.
I almost dropped the girl.
Hey, look, I apologize. That's on me. At the end of the day, though, like I said, I started Candy for Kids. Candy for Kids on my life. It was one of my godfather. Shout out to Emmanuel Playboy. How you doing?
Yeah.
He was trying to teach me, and like most young people, I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. I'm not. No, that's stupid. Right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got bored. All right, you got a lot of time in prison. I got bored.
Let me think about
and I said, man, look, just teach me how to do it. Right. And he taught me how to do it, and honestly became a third before me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It was a transition because it went from me making candy just for fun to me making candy every day, where it was like, I don't need to have a state job. I can do this. I'm good. That would make me think about my kids, and it was like, man, it got so crazy because a lot of the officers, I don't gotta say no names. A lot of the officers started asking me, "Hey, we gonna make some of that candy?
They want candy.
Make some of that candy."
You better go ahead and
maximize
your opportunity.
At the end of the day, I believe in signs. I believe God speaks through people to you, man.
Right, definitely.
And I felt like I would have been a fool to come home and not to take, Martha Stewart. She went in.
Yes,
she came home. She took something that we had for a long time, man, and came home and did something great with it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I said, why can't? What's the difference between me and her?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, she just stepped out on her faith, and so I had to step out on mine. And like I said, Candy for Kids is exactly what it is. It's for my kids, man.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I want my kids to I don't want my kids to have to go through the stuff I went through. And let me say this too when we talk about my kids, and I love you to death, Jose. And this is the honest to God truth. I'm gonna be the first person to admit on the radio. We being transparent. I have not been the best father that I could be.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't have a desire to be.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to be a father.
That's all right.
And that's
Rest
all
my
right.
father's
Yes.
soul in
All
peace.
right. For the
You know,
transparency
at the end of
of
the
talking
day,
the streets.
I'm trying. Am I there yet? No. Am I still building a relationship with my kids? And shout out to Tyon, shout out to Cara. I'm working hard. Shout out to Nate. I'm working hard to be a better father every day.
Yeah.
And this is for the fathers who coming home, for the guys who don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, if they offer you a parenting class, go to the parenting class, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with learning how to be a dad, because at the end of the day, just like ain't nobody teach us, ain't nobody teach them. We gotta change, we gotta break that cycle.
That's right.
Counseling, whatever they offering, if it's gonna help you be a better person in any way, shape, or form, man, take advantage of that. Communicate with your son's mom or whatever the case may be. And it's the same thing for women, man. Communication is the key. Let's just talk about it, because at the end of the day, the kids ain't asked to come.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the end of the day, they gonna do what they see. So how can I tell my son, hey, be respectful to women if I'm disrespecting his mom? Or hey, my daughter, be respectful of yourself if I'm disrespecting myself as a female or whatever the case may be. So I want to just say that and be transparent, because I love my babies. I love my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want nothing but the best for them. But at the same time, I have to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, so that when they do see me, if they don't know nothing else about their dad, I don't care what people told them about me.
Right.
I want them to build their own identity of me. Like, my dad went to prison, but this is what I know of my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My dad did this, but this is
Yeah.
what I know of my father. So that's what
I feel like that's dope. Tell the people, let them know where they can get some candy at.
Yeah.
You can hit me at Candy for Kids. That's my Instagram. Or you can hit at New School District 1837. DM.V or whatever the case may be. We still working on our websites and stuff like that.
That's right.
But for the most part, hit me on Instagram. Again, I said at Candy for Kids. That's CANDY 4, the number 4, KIDZ. And then it's New School District 1837. And just to say something about that 1837, the first HBCU was established in Cheney, Pennsylvania, for all y'all that don't know.
Come on. Who's history? History over here, talking the streets.
Listen.
Yeah.
And shout out to Assad, shout out to Nick, shout out to Day, shout out to Donovan and everybody else. Shout out to
Shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Trey and Three-Way and everybody else, man, that's a part of this whole movement.
Three-Way, that's my
Thank
family.
y'all. Thanks, Talking the Streets.
You already know Talking the Streets with a Z, because we don't know them other people. Listen, it's Talking the Streets. D.M.V Homegrown here. So, listen, I enjoyed you. I definitely want to get into the music. Definitely want to get into the music. Here, New School District. Ethan, we okay? New School District? All right, cool beans. All right, so New School District is the music.
That's
correct?
the music.
Okay, cool. So you sent us over 4 songs here on Legacy Internet Radio, Talking the Street Entertainment. You guys will definitely be hearing those songs after the interview. And we're gonna play them. We're gonna put them into the segment here tonight as well for the visual. Okay. But tell us about New School District and your artist here tonight, and the songs in particular you sent. Give me a little bit of spill on New School District.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit, and then I'm gonna let him tell you about himself.
Okay.
Like I said, New School District was it was just an avenue for me to create music through fashion and music. That's the mode of consumption for the young people, and so I wanted to create something different, something that I could reach the young people with. And what better way than create a New School District? Actually, at the time, the school district in the city was kind of messed up, and I was like, man, once again in prison, like, man, we need a new school district. And I was like, what better way to reach the youth? What's their mode of consumption? Everybody listen to the music. Everybody want to be fly. You know, I went to Huguenot. So when I went to Huguenot, it was a fashion show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. Hey, I just took the music part, the inspirational part, and the education part and put it together and created a new school district. I got Jose's money when I came home. He was like, I can rap. And I was like, no, you can't. Hey, no, sorry, good. He was all when he left. When I tell you, bro, he surprised me. When I heard his first song, I was blown away, and I was like, wow. And like Zaythos always said, look at God. Because I would have never thought, you know. And at the end of the day, man, we come together and we do great music because it's in our heart. You know, actually, me and him wrote your favorite song. We both wrote them. We were going through some stuff with our significant others. At that time,
she in the audience too, y'all.
And, we wrote them songs from experience and things that we had went through. You know what I'm saying? And it was so crazy because I heard this song and I was like, man, that song's great. Yeah. And then I was like, yo, we gotta get on this song.
Oh, so that's where all that passion come from in the song.
And he came in. If you need somebody to sauce up your song or somebody that's gonna do great, man, Zay is definitely a guy. I promise you.
Ain't that song?
Zay, hey,
I can't wait to see how this song.
We gonna sauce it. But go ahead, Zay. You can.
Yeah. So you are an artist, and Zaythos is your artist name, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your music. When did you get started in music?
All right, so cool. He came home, right, and imagine I told him like, you know, I make music or whatever.
Right.
He like, whatever. Little did he know, I had a song that I had just released that had over 300,000 views. Like,
he was sleeping on.
Yeah, he was sleeping on. I had real like fans. I'm telling you, like I got fans. Like I'm telling you, like we can do this or whatever.
People rock with me.
So at the end of the day, I'm from Southside. I'm a faux baby.
Come on,
like,
Southside.
listen, like me making music was like what I thought people from Southside wanted to listen to.
Shout out to
him making the whole new school district thing gave me a whole new perspective on music. And it gave me the chance to be able to appeal to so many different crowds. I feel like the new school district broadened my horizon significantly. It was amazing because I was making like music that I felt like people wanted to listen to. But then he was like, dude, hey, I'm ready to, I'm
ready to blow up. You trying to get on the boat or not?
So what was your first song? Like, what age were you when you were like, before he came home, what age were you when you was like, that's what I want to do?
So my brother made music. So I was young.
Shout out to South James.
Yeah, shout out to South
James. Okay, South James.
My brother was making music. And like,
Ethan is going crazy, y'all.
But
there's so many connections in this room.
And like, he would always tell me, he actually the one who made up my name, Zaythos.
Okay.
But I was rapping since then. But my first time recording was actually like, it was in the studio. It was a song called Alone or whatever. That was like one of my first times ever recording a song. But it's like I said, it was just something that I thought people wanted to hear. But
was
then,
it sweet?
Oh my God.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I don't make bad music. I don't.
Okay.
No. If I may cut in for a second, y'all. I said that's my favorite track, y'all. Okay, listen, this is Talk to the Streets. I said that's my favorite track, but I am not lying. I have not heard a bad track. Do you hear me? Like, I have not heard a bad track. So make sure you definitely stay connected to New School District on Instagram and Facebook. I don't know if it's on Facebook yet, but it will be because I'm in the room. And then Zaythos on Instagram too. But you can go ahead now. Tell us about this project. Do you have an upcoming project?
Oh my God, yeah. I actually just made a little snippet today of a song that I'm about to drop.
You give us the exclusive.
I'm on my turn stuff though. I ain't gonna. Hey.
I want the exclusive.
What you mean? What you mean? Y'all want a little something?
Want to do a little something?
Oh no, I can rap for y'all.
Get to talking Zaythos in the building, y'all. Live in Unitary Studios, Talking the Street Entertainment here on Legacy Internet Radio, baby. Give it to us.
Hey, I love when you do that. I'm not gonna lie, I love when you do that.
I'm
but
the
listen,
queen. Put me on track.
I'm gonna speak bars to y'all real quick. Listen. A young hitter was sitting just trying to listen because lyrically he was talented, never could really balance it. He was surrounded by drugs, people killing, selling drugs. His mind stable but wondered if he can challenge it. Not trying to go get the strap, just want to sit and relax or follow friends because he noticed that he was bound to win. He ran away from sin. Okay, what happened then? Young hitter was grinding, never wasting no time, and they always would call him son after daddy because it's blinded. Mother was always crying, brother was always rhyming. Sister had 2 kids, he was lonely and young-minded. Took the pen and started writing. Lyrics started combining. He saw that he had a vision like Raven. He was designing. Let me stop.
We killed that
amazing. Raheem Henderson came and smashed the jump. You came and smashed the jump. We got you ad-libbing tracks and shit. Listen, like this is amazing here on Talking the Street. This is why we do what we do. It's all about purpose and the way that your energy is. So he loved that shit.
Yeah, I felt it.
Like he loves it.
I felt it.
And I love that. So tell me how school is for you. Like, do you have opportunities to perform at school or?
Yes, I performed at school before and I shut it down. Just to let y'all know, I'm an athlete, and before I walked in this door, I actually committed to Randolph Macon for football.
Okay.
Shout out to Randolph.
Okay.
Randolph Macon.
Okay,
Right
cool.
before I walked through the door.
Student athlete.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
So tell me about your passion. Have you completely identified with your purpose, or do you believe that it's more to be found within yourself? Because I'm hearing an artist, I am hearing you are in theater as well, so you're an actor.
Theater.
Yeah, so tell us, okay, so before I get more into your purpose, I love his character. He didn't say this last time either.
Oh, no.
Tell me about you as an actor. What type of programs have you been in? I know you smashed tech at school, right?
Yeah, definitely. I've been
Absolutely.
musicals, everything.
Right.
Yeah, I do all of that.
What's your favorite? What's your genre?
So my favorite is musicals. Like I did this musical
Okay.
called Seussical. It was a Dr. Seuss musical.
Okay.
And I actually auditioned.
Seussical?
Yeah, Seussical.
I'm interested.
And I auditioned for the Cat in the Hat. And it was weird because I was the only black person to audition, but I got the part though. I got the part. And it was just straight up. Yeah.
You was in the building smashing shit.
And after the show, kids was going crazy. I'm signing autographs. I was in my dressing room getting ready, and I remember the cast banging at the door. I'm like, what's wrong? It was like, this kid's going crazy. I had to get back in the character and everything. So yeah.
That is so dope.
That's what's up. My
Y'all.
musical's wicked. It's coming.
Brandon J.
That's
Smith.
dope.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I love to see y'all
Oh,
loving each
man.
other, like bigging each other up. Like it's no competition here. Collaboration over competition.
This is why we do it. This is
for
why
sure.
we do it. Raheem and Brandon both made it clear that why they do what they do is for this impact right
Right,
here.
absolutely.
You know, and so I am y'all like what? I'm like, oh my God. Okay, all right, because y'all got mad. I'm like, I'm putting them in the stove. Since he already in projects, I got him in the summertime.
You can sing, right?
We up in Randolph Macon already.
He'll sing.
I told you
right.
You can sing too, though.
Tell us more about yourself. Let the people know anything that you want them to know. This is going to be airing on Comcast 95, Verizon 36 as well. Legacy Internet Radio here, Talking to Street TV. Just talk to the people.
Talk to the people. I mean, y'all want to know about me?
You got 2 minutes.
Oh, I got 2 minutes? All right. Well, at the end of the day, man, I want to first start off by saying, wait, I can't cuss on it, right?
Light words.
Man, I'm that dude. I'm going to put it like that. In school, I'm that dude. But I'm not that dude that don't get the job done. Though.
Come on.
Right.
I'm in every program you can think of, from Beta Club to IB to Student Advisory Council to everything.
He's smart. Okay.
Yeah, I'm smart, like, you know. But I try to, like, at the end of the day, I know for a fact that a lot of people look at me, like, you know, for, like, as an influence. So
Right.
if I can be this dude that's cool and be the dude that get good grades, like, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do.
We got Tariq. Well, no, we ain't got no Tariq. We ain't got no Tariq.
No.
We have Zaythos.
It's a different type of power.
Okay, definitely. Different type of power. There you go, sis. Okay,
So, no.
kids, this is the opposite of what you can definitely be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he dope. You feel what I'm saying? He fly. He get his shit done. You feel what I mean? And he's definitely about his business.
Yeah.
You got something else you want to talk to?
Where can they find you online?
Oh yeah, definitely
Trying to
follow me on
follow you,
Instagram
your
at
favorite
ZAYTHOZ. That's Zaythos. I'll say that one more time. ZAYTHOZ. You can find my music on Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, everywhere, every platform, Pandora, iHeartRadio, everything. So anything I need. Like,
What's the inspiration behind? What's your favorite track that's coming out? Is the project coming out, or do you have a date yet, or is it still brewing?
See, so I told the people today, if I can get 100 likes, 100 comments, I kept it smooth, I dropped the song at 9 o'clock. And it smoothly exceeded that, so I got a song that I'm about to drop at 9 o'clock. But
what's
I'm gonna
the name?
it's called Say Nothing.
Okay.
And I'm on my, we turned up. Oh,
Give us the
We don't love it.
I can't give y'all the exclusive.
Why is it on the street?
Because you want
It's
to
gonna air next week.
Man,
It's gonna be out by the time this is available.
Yes, sir.
You think you got it anyway?
Nah, that's my music. That's my
Damn.
other music. But I mean, what y'all want me to do?
Whatever you want to do.
It's
Show
gonna be
off,
out. It's gonna be our
Do
premiere.
stories.
Oh, okay, bet. Okay, we got a few minutes.
This is Talking the Streets. Zaythos in the building, y'all. Unitary Productions.
Candy Talking the Streets.
Come on, Legacy Internet Radio.
Listen, I got a story about a girl named Patricia. She met a guy she fell in love with, so she sent him some pictures. Been together for 3 months. Thought they had trust. Side note to all the females. You got love, you got lust. How did she get in the situation? Yeah, let's go back. Got to your head because he said stop being whack, but it's crazy because deep inside, she didn't want to send news 10 minutes. He sent the pictures to 10 other dudes. Damn. Should I keep going? It's about to get rough. Random messages to her phone, texting her like, what's up? Plot twist, all that's crazy. Sit back and listen. 10 messages to her phone, sending her back them pictures. Texting all the numbers saying, no, that's not me. 2 minutes later, it's a new exposed page on IG.
April 4th. He gonna say it was me. That's me going.
I was into the store.
Okay. What you do after news, bro?
His page came up. We about to
I ain't know we got time.
We gonna find out at 9 p.m.
You ain't gonna come on this show teasing us. That's what you ain't gonna do. Okay.
I gotta promote.
Y'all, listen, it's been the Talk of the Streets. I'm just so excited. I'm so honored to have you guys here with us tonight. It's just, listen, what we bringing you guys in this show tonight, today, whatever, whenever you looking at it, it can't be bought. It cannot be, we can't make this up. We can't, listen, this has been completely unorchestrated here in the real world. God has divinely orchestrated tonight. And more than anything, I want you guys to pull away the purpose from this. More than anything, the hype is good. You know, these nice looking young fellas you saw here on this show, amazing. But the purpose, the assignment, the divine orchestration that the Most High has placed over top of this whole entire endeavor is what you need to pull away from this. Yeah. You are not too young to start your dream. We had kid bosses on last week, all of them dancers. Every fourth Tuesday of the week, we feature kidpreneurs. You're not too young. You're not too old. You have not made too many mistakes. You have not. Today, you start now, get a piece of paper, write down your goals, whatever it is you want to do, start that rap, start that business, reach out to someone like me, Lady CEO, on Instagram, Lady CEO_X, or definitely Cara the Correct Cheerleader, definitely. Nux Young, he is the artist himself. He is the producer, engineer, y'all. Listen, it's endless. It is endless, okay? All you need is resources. You've been looking for resources. You've been looking for opportunities. You've been looking for people. You've been looking for, you've been looking for someone who can understand where your mind is because you got so many things going on. Well, you found them here at Talking Street Entertainment. We got the dopest go-getters in the D.M.V Area. Let the people know where they can find you at one more time before we sign off. Your last remarks.
Like I said, you can follow me on Instagram at Zaythos. That's Zaythos. I said it one more time. Zaythos.
Candy for Kids, at Candy for Kids, New School District 1837. And if you're looking for me, you can't find me, man. Just look for Zay.
Already.
That's right. Y'all, the songs that we are playing here tonight on Legacy Internet Radio can be found on Tag Them in our status on Talking the Street Entertainment. Let's talk the streets with a Z, y'all. We don't know them S people. We don't know them. Definitely going to put the songs in the comments at the status section. You get it. You be on social media all the time. You know what I'm talking about.
Underneath this.
They know. But yeah, it's Talking the Street Entertainment. Thank y'all for staying connected. I got my co-host with me. Y'all gonna sign off?
Listen, Cara, the career cheerleader.
This is nuts.
you know that. You know that though.
Nuts young.
If you know that, if you've been watching, you know that. Definitely. Y'all, it's been the Talk of the Streets. Thank you. Bye. Oh, one more thing. I'm gonna have to edit that. Don't worry about it. You too. You're gonna have to edit that part. One more thing before we go. This segment tonight has turned into Change the Narrative. Definitely change the narrative. I want to let you guys know about a company that I've merged with in particular. It's called Lost Word. Lost Word LLC. Lost Word is a business that focuses on providing resources, services, and products to incarcerated individuals as well as people who ain't locked up either. Okay? So more importantly, if you have a creative work, you do poetry, you have a book, you even, I mean, hey, something so small as doing cards. I don't know what it is. If you are also like my brother Raheem and you down there, you have ideas to put the pen to paper and color and create books and so forth and so on, Lost Word could definitely publish your works. So if you are a loved one watching this right now and you have someone incarcerated and they think that their word is lost, it's not. It's not. Tell them to hit us up here on Talking Streetz Entertainment so we can help start businesses too. And I think that's my word. That's it tonight, you guys. Thank you for tuning in here on Talking Streetz Entertainment. I'm Lady CEO and I'm the way to go.